Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the instant match reaction. Everton 2, Huddersfield 0. 6 points in 2 games, 2 clean sheets. What was all the panic about? Yeah, I might have helped with the panic. But yeah, it's nice to see Everton get 2 quite comfortable wins under the belt in the last 2 games. Today, obviously, same team against Huddersfield, which I thought was fair after the other night. And obviously, Sam Allardyce coming in probably just thought, well, there's no point rocking the boat and let's just see what happens. I thought, to be honest, Huddersfield started really strong. I thought they pressed us really high up the pitch. What we've seen recently is our players, wanting a couple of touches, with the confidence, and they really got on that and started pressing us really high, causing a few problems, causing a few stupid tackles. Obviously, Tom Davies and I think John Joe Kenny went in the book quite early on, and just really sort of annoyed us, just got on top of us, tried to be, tried to dampen the mood at Goodison Park after Wednesday night. But I think the main thing is, although it was frustrating and it really stopped us getting any play going, they didn't really create anything. And I think that was the difference today. When they were on top, they didn't create one chance, I don't think, in the first half. I think what was really evident was how, when they had the ball, we allowed them to have the ball. Halfway into our half, we got the back 4 and we got the midfield, and we said, break us down. Find a gap in this defence, and they couldn't do that. And that'll be the case against, I think, a lot of the teams in and around us. They won't be able to create chances unless it's an absolute worldie, or something, or fluky, or something really special. And then that's what we did differently today to other games. When opposition were on top, we just said, okay, you're on top, but you're not gonna get through. And I thought that was. I mean, we've seen that on Wednesday night. I'm not saying that's just something that Sam Allardyce has brought in, but I thought that was quite evident today. That even when they were on top, it was about. I think in Sam Allardyce's words, it was about digging in, making sure. I thought first half, I thought some players, I thought the likes of Holgate first half got bullied a little bit, and by a big centre forward. It didn't. When he had the ball, it meant it led to a few little mistakes, missed kicking it, and the ball coming back. But I think that all changed second half, and it was a game of 2 halves. And as I say, they came out second half. There was no changes. A lot of people calling possibly for Nias to come on second half, just trying to stretch them a little bit. But Sam Allardyce said after the game that he told Alan Lennon and Sigurdsson to stop chasing them into the corners and just to play their own game. And within a couple of minutes in the second half, we take the lead. A lovely little touch by Calvert-Lewin. We kept the ball well on the right hand side. Lovely little touch by Calvert-Lewin and Sigurdsson. And to be honest, it's a fantastic first touch finish. Absolutely brilliant. That's what you're paying that extra little bit of money for. Okay, we might have paid too much, but a great little finish. And I just thought from then on we controlled the game in the right areas. Yes, they continued to have a lot of the ball, but without really hurting us. They were probably relying on set pieces, but without any real outlet for goal scoring. I mean, that's what I've noticed about Huddersfield recently. The goals have dried up. Don't really have an outlet, and we just sat back and just sort of soaked it up, and that was really nice to see. We've been used to shipping goals left, right, and centre, but it was about going back to basics. I thought the whole of the back 4 were brilliant today, especially second half. John Joe Kenny was absolutely fantastic at right back, got forward, wouldn't be bullied. Ashley Williams had his best game for a very long time. Holgate second half, you could, when Holgate plays like that, you can see a real talent in there. When he's composed and just thinks about defending first, you can see there's a real talent in there. And if he bulks his frame up a little bit, there's an excellent centre forward. Plus, he's got that little bit of pace that can get you out of trouble. I thought Martino was great at left back. Okay, listen, he doesn't offer you too much going forward because he hasn't got a left foot, and he can't expand, the pitch, because every time he got the ball, he wants to either go backwards or come inside. Now, if you're playing at left back, he can't come inside. You just can't do that. But But I thought, he did everything that he needed to do. He was snappy, he was getting to the ball first. And in the second half, we did start seeing him getting higher up the pitch, so that when he received the ball, he could come inside, because obviously there's less of a danger there. But I thought he did really well, and the likes of Gylfi Sigurdsson started like he left on Wednesday night. We're starting to see the class of Gylfi now. I thought Tom Davies did okay, about getting the yellow card, which sort of stopped them playing as that kind of game. But the mad thing is, what I find funny about Tom Davies, when he's on a yellow card, he normally plays better than when he's not on a yellow card. He's a little bit more measured and a little bit more controlled and a little bit less erratic than he is. So maybe if he just gets into that mindset before games, he'll be a little bit better. I thought Garner, again, you've seen him for the second goal, snapping higher up the pitch. And Wayne Rooney again. First half it was a little bit more difficult for him because there wasn't much in front of him to get into the right areas. But second half, the ball for Calvert-Lewin for that goal was absolutely brilliant. And Dortmund run tirelessly all day. He'd had one effort in the second half, and obviously got that little bit of luck for the second goal, which you need sometimes as a striker. But I thought he worked tirelessly enough that we didn't have to bring the ass on. And then we see the old Weir sub, don't we? We see 10 minutes to go, 2-0 up. The manager kills the game. He brings Keane on, and just says, you're not going to score. We've done enough to win this, and we had done enough to win it. And Huddersfield have ended the game with barely a shot on goal. I think that's the best thing. Again, that in the 2 games we played this week, the opposition have hardly had a shot on goal. Yes, they've had possession, and yes, they might have made us feel nervous, but they haven't had a shot on goal, and that's down to us getting compact, getting players behind the ball, and saying, try and break us down. And they haven't been able to. And that's really promising going forward. And as I say, it was a real nice second half today. A lot more comfortable. As I say, the class will rise to the top. I think the difference has been in the last few weeks is we haven't been able to keep a clean sheet. And that's just been dragging everyone down. But when you're organised at the back, you've got a chance. We'll score goals. I know early on in the season we were finding it tough to score goals. But this team will score goals. Calvert-Lewin will pop up with the odd one. Rooney will score goals. Sigurdsson will score goals. When the likes of Balassi, hopefully, and Barkley and Coleman, we'll create chances and we'll score goals. And if we keep clean sheets, that'll win us the games. That'll get us, hopefully now, comfortably into mid-table or maybe higher. It's not a great league. You've got the top 6, and then you've got everybody else. And it's all about those clean sheets, and I like the fact that Allardyce has come out after the game and said, well, I made a couple of tactical change, and I thought that helped us. That's sometimes all you need in games of football, just someone to come in with fresh eyes and just say, right, I've seen you doing this. Because what we've been doing recently is making subs at half time and changing everything, but he's left it where maybe a few people would have gone, well, let's just make a change there. He said, no, let's just make a tactical change, and it's worked. And, let's hope we continue like this. Again, listen, we weren't brilliant, but we did what we needed to do. And as I say, the levels in class between the 2 teams were the difference. And it's 3 points, and I think we're up to 10th now, which is, if you'd told me that last Sunday night, then I wouldn't believe you. But it's been a bit of a whirlwind week. 6 points at home. And now we go into, obviously, Limassol, which doesn't really mean anything. I hope we just send the under-9s team. And we can work all week on the derby and look forward to that, and look forward to the Newcastle game, because obviously it's a complete shift next week. We've got 2 big away games. And if someone was to say to me 4 points, I'd absolutely rip your arm off. But it's promising. It's promising. And that's all we want, isn't it? Keep clean sheets, work hard, score goals. What else do you want? The rest will come later, hopefully. Maybe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. It's 3 points, that's all that matters, isn't it, really? Look out for Baz's instant reaction. Look out for Baz's player ratings. And look out for the final word on Monday. I'll see you later.